I did my little research on you.
Okay.
You was a nurse, if I was not mistaken.
I was, yes. So in 2016, I actually retired from nursing.
Okay.
I had to.
What made you retire from nursing?
So I had an ATV accident.
Okay.
In Costa Rica.
Okay.
Where I fell off a mountain.
Oh.
Literally. Fell off a mountain and the ATV fell on top of me. I fell about 20 to 30 feet down into an embankment. I didn't fall off all the way down because we were hundreds of feet in the air on an ATV tour. So when that happened, I lost my memory. I had a really bad concussion to where I couldn't really do a lot. I had to be bedridden for a long time, at least 6 months or more. So after that, I knew I couldn't go back into the healthcare field because not having my memory, short-term, any type of memory, is just dangerous for the patient. So I knew I couldn't do it. So I had to start new path.
Okay, sorry to hear that. But
I'm
glad
here,
I was just about to say that. Come on, give her a snap, dog. Come on, give her a snap.
But I made it.
So yes, Lord. So while you was a nurse, did you had your feet in the door of the industry, or the beauty industry?
So I wouldn't say my foot was in the door, but I dibbled and dabbled and started doing research on holistic healthcare and apothecary healthcare, which is kind of one and the same. So it's all about natural healing. And the reason that I was doing that was because a lot of my patients didn't have when I was a nurse. In oncology.
Come on now.
That's the cancer field. So a lot of my patients didn't have access to clean beauty supplies. So that's really what I'm going, that's really how I started the business, starting to make clean beauty supplies for my patients. And I gave them to them for free. So just for an example, if they had hair loss, I created an oil, an organic, clean oil without any preservatives or toxicity to them that would help grow their hair or soothe their scalp. I created butters for their skin if they would have some type of burns on their skin, because we didn't have anything to recommend for them to use besides over-the-counter products that still had chemicals in them. And so when you go through radiation, they tell you, the doctor will let the patient know, you can't use anything over the counter, which struck a nerve in me. I'm like, okay, if they can't, no deodorant. Nothing over the counter, toothpaste, everything has to change while you're doing radiation, because all of those things have chemical based. So that made me wake up and realize, like, if they can't use it, then why are we using it on a daily basis? Like, people should know that and have access to that all the time.
So due to the fact that you was a nurse, it already gave you some clips of the beauty industry.
It did.
So
the health side, health conscious beauty industry. Yes, clean beauty.
So since you saw that there was no industry out there for you, and you started, hey, let me dive into this field.
Yes.
So when you started producing that and giving it to your clients when you was nursing them, how did you start selling it? Because you used to give it for free, but now you started selling it.
I did.
Tell us about that process.
That started after the accident. So when I was just kind of laying there, I'm like, what am I going to do with my life? Like, I need to figure this out. I'm going to have to make a whole career change my life. I had 3 kids. I have 3 boys. They were younger at the time, and I still had to support them. So I had to figure it out. And that's what clicked in my mind. I was like, you know what? Let me just start doing this on a grander scale. I use the products on myself as well. So that's what made me say, hey, let me just introduce this to the world, and I could profit from my passion, which was helping people.
Did you have any type of, because it sounded like you was a chemistry a little bit. Did you have any type of background into this before you dive into it?
Absolutely. In nursing school, you have to learn all of that. You have to learn chemistry, biology, microbiology, anatomy, pharmacology, which is the study of medicine. So you have to learn all of those things. I mean, I had a piece of everything, the science part of it and the nature part of it, and just knowing the body. So